to my dashing. As you all see, I have my shirt on. For those that's asking in regards to whether you get your shirts, you can buy them right off of the DoorDash website. Get yourself well equipped for when you hit that, that little dash, they'll know when you pull up, okay? They'll be able to see you. So I highly recommend you guys getting your accessories. You don't have to get the red shades, but you know me, I gotta add a little bit of color to it. But yeah, when you all out there dashing, I highly recommend you guys wear the gear so that way when you come through the restaurant door, they'll already know that you are picking up a food or making sure that you're working in the gig. Okay, so I don't know how y'all doing today. I had an amazing morning this morning. I dashed early this morning, and I stated that I was gonna come pick up my son's meds, and before I leave I was going to come on here with you guys because I want to make sure that you all are aware of all the three levels that they have in DoorDash. And I'm going to talk about DoorDash. Do I only do DoorDash? No, I'm registered on all the apps, and you all already know you can follow the other gig work videos that I already posted to see all the different ones that's out there. But I basically today is going to be talking in regards to DoorDash because I want to make sure that all the beginners that start, don't feel shy or scared or anything. It's like any other job. The only difference is you're the boss. Okay, that's the difference. You are the boss. You set the schedule, you set the times, you're the one that orchestrates your whole entire day. Okay, so that's the awesome thing. You turn on when you feel like it, you turn off when you feel like it. In DoorDash, there's three different stages or levels or um, tiers that you may want to know ahead of time. For my new beginners, you're going to start out as a newbie. They'll give you 50 nice little orders for you to have, and then after that they'll turn around and they'll start playing with you. So I want to make sure for the new ones that you all don't be played with in DoorDash because they tend to do that for you. They will definitely have you crying. Hi, Jared. How are you? I got your email. Thank you so much for sharing that information. I appreciate it. I've not gotten a chance to go in and really look through it because I've been, all over the place, but I definitely, are looking forward to this weekend to looking into that and see how to get that work done. But I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, thank you. I was talking in regards to the gig work, making that extra little shmoney on the side. You all may have some questions. I do all of the gig work, guys. If you're just coming in, please hit that like button so that way you guys can contribute to the little algorithm and stuff. Hi, Scully. How are you, Scully? Hope all is well. Thank you guys for coming by. I'm just talking in regards to the gig work and the economy, how we are working. Guys, please hit the like button. I see 15 of us in there. So I'm just sharing a little nugget with you guys in regards to the gig economy. And basically was sharing the three stages in DoorDash since that's the one that I'm moving on. Hi, Sky, Scully, Sawyer. Thank you guys for joining. And the three tiers they have silver, gold, and platinum. And within silver, gold, and platinum, a lot of time you come in, hello, Yama. We automatically will start at platinums. And the moment you start messing around um, with your, cherry picking, they will take it away from you. So I just want to give my little new beginners that's starting out in the gig economy on things that, you shoulda, coulda, wouldas, all the things that you should do, you shouldn't do. And I want to give you guys that information ahead of time. Okay. So the three tiers, you start out at platinum. Everybody starts out at platinum, meaning you have 100% across the board. And you definitely, when you start, they'll give you the options to maintain 100 deliveries within 30 days and able to maintain your platinum ship. So that means every 30 days you'll be doing 100 deliveries. If you're not up to par when it comes to that, then what's going to happen is you will drop in gold. Gold basically is asking you for the same amount of acceptance rate, which is 70% acceptance rate, and you have to have like a 4.5 customer rating. If you go to DoorDash and in their settings, you'll be able to find all the information in regards to what I'm talking about. Okay. But at the end of the day, once you hit silver, for me, that's the bottom of the barrel. And it's going to take a minute for you to build yourself back up to a gold or a platinum. I highly recommend for my new beginners to stay between gold and platinum because I've tried all the tiers. I was in platinum the whole time, and just a few days ago I decided, you know what, let me try how silver works. Well, I'm trying it for you so you don't have to do it, okay? And it's slow. Just to say that, okay? You're in platinum, you could be waiting 20-30 minutes for the next order. So not platinum, I mean silver. When you drop that low, they're giving you whatever they want to give you. So I will just suggest to you guys, if you could stay between gold and you could stay between, platinum, you definitely will get better options and more faster pace. Okay. Now, gold is definitely the next tier that I'll recommend you stay in between because you are getting a lot of frequency orders. And on top of that, you are also getting like, cater orders, bigger offers within that. But across the board on all three tiers, they're going to give you crazy orders. So just be mindful of that. If you want to go for platinum, which is 100 deliveries within the month, where you have like a 4.70, I think, of customer ratings, where you have that I think it's 75% acceptance rate. If you want to go for that, guys, I will highly recommend go for that. If you are working your gig economy consistently, meaning every day you're going to do a little bit, then yeah, why not jump in and jump off into the economy? And that way, you get your few orders in and then you leave. So I'll definitely highly recommend for those that will be practicing on a daily basis, then try to get platinum because you can go in, you get your orders in, and then you get out. If you go on silver, you probably can do the same thing. You go in and you go out. But if you're at silver, which is the lowest of the lowest, you may have to wait around for a little bit. And so for those that say the market is saturated and the job is not for me, guys, if we think negatively, that's just what we're gonna receive. You speak negatively, you definitely going to receive negatively. If you speak positively with your journey in the gig economy, guess what? You're going to start receiving a lot of positive things. So I'm highly here for all the positive girls and guys that's trying out the gig economy. Don't come in with the thought process of a get rich quick scheme. It's not going to do that. Okay. You got to work it. If you work it, it works for you. If you're just coming in, guys, can you please give me a thumbs up? I'll get to your comments in a little bit. I just wanted to share and make sure that you all are aware of the three-tier systems and not to fall too low, which will throw you to silver, because then that will have you waiting around too long. And in this economy, we don't want to stay around too long. We want to be able to get into the gig economy, register on all the apps so you can have options, especially on certain days. Some apps are going to be slower than others. It's best for you to be able to bridge the gap. I highly recommend you register on all the apps so you can bridge the gap and you could still achieve the amount that you have for yourself on a daily or a weekly basis within your budget or your income that you set for yourself. Can you make $100 a day? Yes. Can you make 50? Yes. Can you make 30? Yes. Can you make 150 a day? Yes. Can you make 2? Yes. Can you make 300? Yes. But you see how I said that? That's what I expect because that's what I'm going to put into it, depending on what I want to make. A lot of time we want to make it, but we don't want to put the work in. Or we get discouraged or disappointed when we start and then we can't accomplish it because we probably started out and tried to put in a lot of time on a wrong day. So find your market, Figure out if it's a fast-paced market for you. Figure out the days that it's work for you, and the days that's working, work it. Okay? You work that market. Let me check to see if you all have any questions in regards to the tier system. If you have any question in regards to how much money you can make, actually that's an understatement. How much money you can make is mainly, the question is how much money you want to make. How much do you want to make? And then I can help even better there, because I already know how to put it together for you. That's what I'm saying. I want you all to know how much you want to make, and don't underestimate yourselves, guys. You're the boss. You're the one that's going to get paid. So how much you going to pay yourself today? That's the amount of work you're going to put into it. All righty. Let me go through these and make sure that I'm saying my shout outs. I already said to Scully Pup, to Sky. Hi, Oyama. Oyama says, I wish I was living in America. Then algorithm is my thing too. Oh, really? You see? I wish you was living in America. Actually, I can't wait to visit South Africa. My nephew is dating a South African girl, and he's basically getting ready to go to South Africa. So I say, if you marry her, boy, if you marry, your auntie gonna be coming to that wedding, and I want it to be in South Africa so I could go somewhere different. I've never been there, but I'll definitely love to go visit there just to have that experience under my belt. Okay, so I'll be coming, Oyama. We'll be meeting you in South Africa one day. Okay, thank you, Scully Pop, for the thumbs up. If you guys are just coming in, you make sure you hit that bell. I appreciate you guys. Today we're just talking in regards to the gigs economy and the tier system in on DoorDash, the 3 systems levels that they have on DoorDash. For my new beginners, I want to make sure that you guys know which one not to go in, especially if you're doing it consistently and on a daily basis. Now, if you're coming on wishy-washy, guys, every week, once a week, once a month, and you're turning on because you want to buy yourself a pair of shoes or a purse, or maybe you want to get your tires fixed on your car, and you just want to do it just for a wishy-washy moment, then I would say, do you, and it may not work as you know as it should, because you're not working it. You're just being wishy-washy with it. But if for those that definitely putting in an hour or two on a daily basis, a little drop off here, a little drop off there, they're the ones I'm talking to, because I want you all to stay within goal. And if you're doing it on a daily basis, I want you to hit platinum. Now, if you're doing it 3 times a week, then goal is just fine. But if you want to get up there to do a little bit Monday through Friday, and then do a little half a day on Saturday, I would say, why not? Just go for your platinum and maintain yourself, between 75 to 80 acceptance rate, and just stay there. And you always will have your money flowing on a consistently, without losing your time and your energy that you're going to put in. And it's going to be less time that you're going to have to put in because you're getting orders more frequently. Okay, that's my little tip for today. I'm going to go through these chats to see anybody have any comments or they're asking question. EFP, hi EFP. EFP says, hi Sister Paulette, watching while teaching Legend. There you go, Legend. Make sure you get Legend a t-shirt. Okay, get that baby a DoorDash t-shirt, put him in the back of the car, and y'all go and do some DoorDash together. Don't come out here about, I got kids, I can't take the kids. Put the kids in the back of the car. There we go, EFP. Kudos to EFP, by the way. She has her DoorDash shirt, and her son told her today, Mommy, you need to get me a DoorDash shirt. That's what I'm talking about. Teach these kids from an early age that if they want it, they need to go work for it. And she have him in the back of the car, and trust me, I know when he finished working her schedule, he's looking around like, where's my ice cream? I didn't sit in the back quietly waiting while you doing all this, Mommy. You pay me, so pay that baby too. Okay, you share that paycheck, which I know you do. All right, red glasses love. Oh, thank you, sis. Y'all know that I'm a glasses person. I'm gonna have a color, and I'm pulling them out bit by bit. I'm still like, how about the beginning I shared with you, sis, where it's like, I don't know, can we wear this? Can we not wear this? Can we do this? And I'm like, all I have, guys, is glasses. I don't have no earrings in to bling. So They didn't say you couldn't wear colorful glasses. So unless somebody come and tell me and whisper in my ears anything different, I have all colors and I'm gonna start wearing my colorful glasses because that's all I have. If you want to call it a bling, to bling. And nothing wrong with it, unless that look too much and I may, violate some type of laws or rules. But otherwise, nobody say anything. Kudos. Paulette's gonna wear her red glasses, and I have no shame in that. Okay, I love it. All right, unless they tell me it's too much, then that's another thing. That's another thing. We're working. I'm growing. I ain't perfect. I'm working on me too. Okay, there we go. Thank you, EFP. Cover Natural. Welcome, Color Natural. Hey, lovelies. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Life with Paulette. EFP says, Sister Cover Naturals, we need to connect. Okay, they're having their conversation. Scully's laughing. Let me see. Cover Natural says, I'll be in your town tomorrow. Are you talking to me, Cover Natural? Oh, I think she's talking to EFP. Okay, I think it's EFP she's talking to. And she also said, have you tried Spark for Walmart? Yes, Cover Natural. I love Spark. Spark for me, honestly, that's my go-to app. That's my main app. Have you all heard about the main chick? Well, Walmart Spark to me is my main chick. That's the one where I start out my mornings. I like to do Walmart Spark early morning. It's they open because when you do Walmart Spark, once they open, guys, you're getting quick orders, good orders, and it's early morning, so all your brain cells is functioning correctly, okay? Because one thing difference that they have that DoorDash don't have, the opposite is that their app system is different. You'll have to use a Google or the other thing, and they don't have an in-app map. So you're just going off of whatever Google or Apple tell you. And sometimes Google and Apple can definitely take you left or right. Like you literally, you have to peel your eyes open a little bit more when you're working on Walmart Spark because they don't have any in-app maps, okay? And but all the other apps do. So that's the little con that I think they can tweak a little bit. But I love Walmart Spark. Walmart Spark, 2 to 3 orders, you're close to your $100. You could go home and sit down. Now, normally after like 9 o'clock, they'll start sending you little cuckoo orders. But I also have another app that I jump on, which is either DoorDash or Grubhub, and I bridge the gap until probably around, I would say 2 o'clock. If I'm fully doing a full day work, then I'll go back on to Walmart Spark to take me home for those 45 minutes. So you will figure out which app that going to work best for you that you can lead with, that's going to be your main chick, and everybody else is just a side one. So DoorDash and Walmart Spark is my main chick. Everybody else bridge the gap, so they're the side chicks. I mean, if you want to use those terms. Oh my gosh, that was a little bit much, but y'all catch the drift. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So that one I definitely will tell you is, if you're on Walmart Spark in your area, Cover Naturals, and you got on and you're not on a waiting list, highly recommend go work it. You work that. You can make good money. Another thing with Walmart Spark is that you will drive longer distance. Okay. All the other app like DoorDash will give you, sometimes they give you long distance, especially on certain days, but mainly Walmart Spark will take you out of your zone and then they'll try to take you to another zone. So they're more all over the place. But then you will learn when you accept an order if you want to drive 20 miles, or you want to do 10 miles or 15 miles, and you look at the pay, and if the pay making sense, Cover Natural, then work it, but if it's not making no sense, then you don't have to take that offer. Okay, you could always decline that offer. So Walmart Spark, you will be all over the place, so your car will have to mileage wise will be used more with Walmart Spark than with a DoorDash, with that keeps you within certain zones. you know the other Walmart Spark is all over, so you can be from one end to the next end, and as long as they're paying you what your time and effort is worth, then you take it. Otherwise, that's it. But your car do have to travel a little bit longer and farther than the other apps. Okay. And also Grubhub allows you to do the same thing where you're traveling um little farther distance than a DoorDash, will allow you to. So just be mindful of that. But congratulations to you, girl. If you are in the gig economy, woo, 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 get that shmoney, girl. Get that shmoney. Scully, okay. Hi, Sister Mercy Carr. Welcome. Oh my goodness, welcome. Cover Natural State, right? I DoorDash with five of my kids. Yes, DoorDash. If you have kids at this point in time, working the gig economy, guys, is what I talk about. Proper prior planning prevents poor performance. You never know that you need that extra money until you need the extra money, okay? So why wait till you need it? Just go and do it. It's not going to take nothing off of you. You actually will help train you to be your own boss because you got to push yourself. Yes, you got to put a little extra effort in, and some mornings you don't want to get up, or some evening like you're like, I don't want to go today, or you turn on and you may have to wait a little bit longer and you get discouraged and you turn off. But if you're focused, if you get mentally right when you turn on your gig economy app, any one of them, and you're like, okay, today I want to make this amount, and you're like sharp and you ready, girl, you gonna make above that because you're focused. But if you're not focused, just stay home because you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna do one order, you're gonna get distracted, or you're gonna do two. I highly recommend everybody, especially if you're doing DoorDash for the first time and you're just getting started, start with 2 to 3 orders, maybe 3 to 5, and you bump yourself up because the tolerance level, you got to build yourself up. Okay, you don't want to be in one area and getting discouraged. So don't go and try to say, I want to make $200 on DoorDash, and then all of a sudden, you know, you find out, hey, I'm not gonna make that $2. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I got to turn off my car. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry about that. I had to turn the car off. I had the car off. I was trying to help myself out with the AC, but that's not gonna work. Okay? She already beeped for me. But at the end of the day, like I'm mentioning to you, if you're doing DoorDash, put your kids in the car. Don't make no excuses. Like the kids, teach them that you gotta work to eat from a young age. When my kids were young, they'll be in the back of the car, and they knew that if they go out, they wanted to go out because they knew that's how you create money. Okay, let's go. You want to go out? Let's go. And then we're going to put some time in. And then after that, if you behave, then you get a treat. And that was their little paycheck. And that's how we worked it. We made it fun for the kids, and everybody just enjoyed it. So that's a great thing. Kudos to you, Cover Natural. Mercy Carr say greetings. Okay, Cover Natural. Yes, love Spark. Yep, Spark is the thing. Hello, Sister Shelly. Welcome. Welcome, Sister Shelly. Bless, bless. Hi, everybody. If you guys are just coming in, we're just chit-chatting in regards to the gig economy, how to make the money, and depending on which app you're on, how to stay on your levels, especially on DoorDash. Make sure that you guys are in between your goal and your platinum ship. And if you're looking to do gig economy on a daily basis, probably 2 to 5 orders daily, I will highly recommend you guys shoot for platinum ship and stay there because you get your orders with more frequency, and that frequently orders that you receive is much faster. Yeah, they may not be all the best, but you can still sift through to get the right ones, and they call like cherry picking. But I don't do much cherry picking. Like I say, 1 to 2 little lowball orders I'll take. After that, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna take. I'm not taking no more than 1 to 2. I'm gonna give some little gratitude and pass on some nice little kindness, and I will do 1 to 2 little lowball orders. After that, if you are just sending them my way, I will pause. That's another thing. If you're feeling like you're getting too much of the lowball orders and you don't want to be declining and declining, just pause yourself for 30 minutes, get out of that area, and head to an area that will work best for you. Okay, so make sure you're making the right decisions on that. Sister Mercy is just communicating. Sister Shelly saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to each other. But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you have any questions and concerns for those that's just coming in, please hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're just coming in and you are not part of Life with Paulette, please go ahead and get that taken care of. Subscribe. Yes, ma'am. You subscribe, hit the bell so that way you be notified. I know sometimes I come on like like spontaneously, because depending if I get a little bit of time or if I don't have any time, but my goal is to come on every Tuesday, every Thursday. And I did not get a chance to come on yesterday. I have family visiting, so time is not the same. But I said, you know what, let me come on for a little bit today so you guys can know the routine may be a little bit off by a day, but we are coming on. And just to motivate everybody, to let you all know that, some little thing you're going to get from Life of Paulette throughout the week. If I don't come on a Tuesday or a Thursday, I'll be showing up on the other days. Whenever Sister EFP is not on, I'll try to squeeze a little time in there. But, by the way, if you guys are not registered, subscribed to Sister EFP Media yet, make sure you go over there and subscribe and show some love on her channel. What else I want to say? On Sunday, we're going to be talking about parenting, but our parenting talk that we're going to do is in regards to special needs. So I'll share with you guys my story. We're going to have Sister Davis is going to come on and share her story. We're going to have other folks that going to share stories. Sister Elvira, EFP, and myself, we're going to be co-hosting together. We're working on at least once a week, do a little co-hosting so we can all join in and share with you guys. And that way you guys not just used to seeing one face. You sometimes see both of them all at the same time. It's just cool, right? And I think that's what we're going to be. She's going to support me in that. And then she also has some stuff coming up that I'll support her in that as well. But the one on Sunday, I think is going to be a really great topic. Special needs is a topic that not everybody, we're not as open, especially in our community. We don't talk a lot about. And I feel like being a mother with a special needs kids, and I have a lot to talk about. Like, oh my gosh, we can talk about from the beginning to the ending and how we got here. So we definitely have a nice little thing put together for you guys, so you guys can see something different instead of us coming on here about our struggles. We'll just shift gears for a little bit. But at the end of the day, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, concerns in regards to the gig economy, if you're just getting started, if you need advice with anything, please feel free to ask questions. Drop your comments in the box below. If you're just coming in, hit the bell. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and come back again on Sunday, because we have some good old stuff cooking up for you guys. And I think it's going to be a great topic, great conversations. So if you know anyone that, either have family members or kids with special needs, and this show probably will be for them or be beneficial for them. Even if you don't have kids, guys, still chime in and share with us, because it will be great. It's a great topic, and sometimes we don't know what we're going to have, and it will be good to get some nuggets beforehand for your future as well. So yeah, that's all I have to say to you guys. Deuces. I love you guys. Bye bye.